Ooh, alrighty, look at that fantastic option. Lovely last night for any of you that saw, but big scary dinosaurs, stampede to dinosaurs, whatever you want to call it. Getting a lot of mana with a specific combination of lands. That's pretty good, but sometimes you're missing a piece of the land or whatever it is, whatever deck you're playing. You want that just to fit perfectly, and you go off. Whatever the plan is, and Sylvan Scrying certainly that does the trick. Searching for either Castle Garenbrig, Sunken Citadel, combining all that for Castle Garenbrig's ability to make 6 green. It's really hard to interact with. Can't Fatal Push, Fiery Impulse, counter, stomp, make a sacrifice a land. There's a little bit of removal with Field of Ruin, but for the most part, I ruin many opponents' chances. I was scratching my head wondering, what could I do to increase this? And Sylvan Scrying is it. Continues to be. It's a little bit different tonight. Overall, nothing too crazy. I did add that Flame Sweep there. It's a little bit below Huntmaster. Okay, we're good. We're good. Fired up. Ready to go. Alrighty. Where is it? What is it? Yeah, so right at the beginning there. I don't know. I had a blank. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Lovely stuff. Hopefully, maybe, the first land is Sunken Citadel. I don't have a turn 1 play, so that enters tapped. Good stuff. I choose green. Cavern of Souls maybe is the second land. Hopefully it's a forest or Stomping Ground. But then I use Sylvan Scrying to search for Castle Garenbrig. Then I play it next turn. Wayward Swordtooth. Now that I have 3 mana on turn 3, hopefully I play a 4th land. Sylvan Scrying, though, if I have a Castle Garenbrig, I might just grab a second Sunken Citadel if I have that in hand. 2 Sunken Citadels, 4 mana for lands with activated abilities, Castle Garenbrig. That's 3 lands in total that were tapped to make 6 green. That is very surprising for an opponent and pretty easy to get the Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. My oh my. That packs a punch. Continues to. Whew. Card advantage though. Tonight, I wanted something where when I play it, I get stuff. I don't play it, then have to play other stuff after it to maybe get some things. If there's a bunch of lands on top of my library, at the very least, I would get through that flood. And then I'd get to other creatures. But chances are I'm drawing at least 2. Probably 3. Oftentimes it has been 5. 3 to draw 5 is lovely. Lovely stuff indeed. Oh, man. I'm excited for this. There should be enough creatures. 29 to start. 29 dinosaurs. Every single creature is a dinosaur in this deck. That should get the job done. Late game, I'm looking for a bunch of stuff. Boom. Lead the Stampede. The Great Henge, of course, is very lovely. I'm drawing a card whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, and you put a counter on it. But if you draw that anytime after you've played a bunch of stuff, you're going to be hoping you draw a creature afterwards. You have to follow up to actually get some things. Yeah, and lead the Stampede. Could just be setting up on turn 3, and then maybe we could go with Ghalta Stampede Tyrant on turn 4 if it's a magical Christmas land, if everything has worked out. Usually that's not the case, but hey, lead the Stampede on turn 3, Hulking Raptor on turn 4, and then we barf everything on turn 5. Sometimes that is a little bit too slow, but we grind it out, win against enough, and with that aggressive stuff, like I mentioned in the after stream comments, that little video, Flame Sweep. There you go. What doesn't it help against? It helps against enough, I think. Dealing 2 damage to each creature should give us a fighting chance, absolutely. But I did face off against Amalia, Benavides, Abzan, Explorer combo, that, Wild Growth Walker, some way to gain life, Infinite. Amalia explores until she gets to 20 power with counters. Everything is destroyed. It's not a fun time. So Flame Sweep, hopefully hitting her while she's at 2 toughness before she gets a first counter put on her. Done. Shut it off. Sweep all the little creatures in that particular deck that have 1 toughness or 2 toughness, the stuff that is gaining that deck life, and that should slow them down as well. But Rakdos Sacrifice, the Naya Midrange Adventures deck last night, painful. Painful. It's going to be painful for the opponent. And Giant Cindermaw. If we face off against that Explore combo deck, get this, because, well, it hinges on them gaining life. So if they can't, I like it. I faced it 3 times back to back in a row this evening. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Probably. It is just variance. Sometimes you face a lot of the same thing. Sometimes it's different. But that's in for that. And Celestia Angels, so we should be feeling quite good. Quite good. Tranquil Throwback, as always. Artifacts, enchantments, graveyards. Gain a bit of life. Ratchet Bomb. Something that cares about tokens, non-land permanents with a mana value of 1 or 2. We probably don't have time to crank this too much, tapping to put a charge counter on it, but we don't have to put a charge counter on it. We can simply sacrifice it. We take out all the blood tokens, all the treasures, food, all that stuff. Creature tokens, boom, dead. Doesn't have a mana value. Very, very exciting stuff. And you can pop it at instant speed, responding to quite a few things. This would be very devastating against creativity combo, grabbing World Spine Worm and Xenagos, doubling it to be a 30-30, that sort of thing, where they have to target a creature token or an artifact. You just wait till they choose the targets. You pop this, that stuff goes away. In creativity, it does nothing. Nothing. Alright, I say we jump into it. My mother and my sister are here tonight, just for one night. So I want to see how much we can get through. I want to give them the spare bedroom. It's a lot more comfortable than where they're at right now on the couch, but we'll get some good things done. Some Ruthless Aggression, and the 2 new clips that I prepared. One from Rambo, First Blood, and one from SpongeBob. Oh, that's not a good hand.
This is a load of barnacles.
I really should save that if I have no lands in my hand, but yeah, no, that's well, it didn't get any better. It's pretty much similar. Hey, that's how she goes. Okay, well, there is the keeper. Yeah. Plenty's Hatcher, both of them to the bottom, unfortunately. The costliest stuff. That's too bad. Nuts. It does look to be Izzet Phoenix. I would imagine they counter whatever we do. I'm going to go with Wayward Swordtooth. Hope they don't counter it. But I bet that's going to happen. Just land. You can do it. You can do it. Lightning Axe to kill it. It's too late because we get to play this Castle Garenbrig here. Oh, Magma Opus. So it's this is creativity or transmogrify. They're going to be cheating out Torrential Gearhulk to play the Magma Opus from their graveyard. That's not a fun time at all. Lead the Stampede would be quite lovely to get a bunch of stuff. I also like Sylvan Scrying. We'll try that. I can grab a land, play it this turn, and still play Lead the Stampede, I hope. Crossing my fingers. Cavern of Souls, that does make sense. This is a deck that's blue and red. So if we don't have something that protects against counter spells, we may just be dead. No counter spell for this. Oh, no Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce. Oh boy. Ooh. Let it happen. You can do it.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Oh, They dodged a bullet there, that's for sure. I mean, I can play Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I kind of think I probably should. Yeah, let's do it. She can't be countered, which is quite nice. Coming in hot with that creativity. Torrential Gearhulk. Tranquil Frillback is going to be quite devastating in game 2. We can destroy the Torrential Gearhulk, exile the graveyard. Hopefully we exile the graveyard before they get the Magma Opus off, like I suspect they're doing right here, right now. Flashing it in, and 3, 2, 1. Taps. Maybe not. They don't... okay. Okay. They don't have it. They don't have it. They would have flashed in the Gearhulk before combat, tapped down Ghalta so we couldn't attack with it. They cannot do anything. They have one turn, pretty much. Oh! Okay, what a way to start. And that Rambo clip was extra good after they countered. I'm surprised I got the job done. I figured it would be tapped or something bad would happen. We got fortunate. I'm thinking Ratchet Bomb. This is a token. This is a token. Ratchet Bomb popped with no charge counters. Takes out all the stuff that creativity would target, basically. That should buy us time right there as well. Ratchet Bomb. Tranquil Frillback. We're looking good. What to cut though? We'll trim Wayward Swordtooth, Tranquil Frillback, and that. Still got to trim 3 things though. Do I like Carnage Tyrant? Tyrannix Rex? I'll trim 3 Tyrannix Rex, mostly because it has Ward 4. It is possible to be targeted. Carnage Tyrant cannot be targeted with the hexproof ever. That was pretty good. Oh, I'm just happy I added some new clips from your guys' suggestions. SpongeBob, more Rambo, Rocky. Of course, I do like Sylvester Stallone. That is pretty good. Is this hand good? No. I would expect a counter spell, maybe stopping Sylvan Scrying, but I do like Tranquil Frillback. 1 mulligan. Ooh. Kinda good. Throw 1 copy of Ghalta to the bottom. We've got 4, and we have 2 lead the Stampedes. Yeah. Now, there's a very good chance we'll be seeing another copy of Ghalta, I would think, with one of those. Well, that is not too bad. Sunken Citadel, we choose red. Now with both Sunken Citadels, 1 red, 1 green, Restless Ridgeline, we get to make a creature with both of those. That again, that's 4 mana in total. The 4 needed for Restless Ridgeline here. The question is, might they have a counter spell? I imagine it is. Would I rather them burn it on Ratchet Bomb or Sylvan Scrying? I'm going to do Sylvan Scrying, and we'll see what happens. Ratchet Bomb could be the thing that keeps them in check. Ooh, well, I like counter spells. I also like Castle Garenbrig. Yeah, we're doing Castle Garenbrig. We got the 2 Sunken Citadels. When Castle Garenbrig is untapped, we can make 7 mana. That's pretty good. We can play the Tyrannix Rex that we have, so we don't exactly need the Cavern of Souls. I might try for Hulking Raptor if I draw a Forest or a Cavern of Souls coming up here. It'd be nice to get it down. At the very least, I'll still test the waters with Ratchet Bomb. It would be nice to sneak it in. Prismari Command, it is pretty comforting to see that go away. 1 copy of it. It has the possibility of destroying an artifact. Destroying Ratchet Bomb here. Ooh. I'm going with Lead the Stampede. Here goes nothing. Gotta be a counter spell. Hey, that's alright. That's alright. If it wasn't countered, we could have drawn Ghalta, Stampede, Tyrant, maybe a few other things. Draw another land that enters untapped. Made 8 mana. Oh, speaking of. Okay, this is getting interesting. I'm pretty certain they get rid of Hulking Raptor. I'm going to try another Lead to Stampede. Let's do it. Nah, I don't think it's happening, but... Oh, it does. Okay. All right, they're getting ready. Oh, man. We got to discard a lot. What do I want to discard? That's the question. A Hulking Raptor. Oh boy. Oh boy. Cavern of Souls to protect Ghalta Stamp. Oh, that's not Cavern of Souls, but we'll try for it. Maybe this draws out the counter spell. And then I get a... Okay. Okay. This is not looking good. Now we get to try this. They're going to counter this. They gotta. Spell Pierce for 1. Oh! Prismari Command. Another Prismari Command? Huh. This is looking alright. They're not doing Indomitable Creativity anytime soon. Until they take out Ratchet Bomb there. Oh, okay. Well, folks. Ghalta Stampede Tyrant it is. Bing, bang, boom. Can't counter. Not today. What's it going to be? Hey, I played that Rambo clip and actually we'll hold back 2. 1 frail back, 1 frail back. We don't have any extra to play, but... Oh!
You won! You did it!
Again, if you guys missed it.
Don't push it. Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Oh, that is good. It complements the Ruthless Aggression clip quite nicely. That is good, but also, if they do one mean thing, I think that new Rainbow clip really locks it up. We got fortunate, though. Lucky. Whew. That's a good way to start the night. All right. We'll hope to do that again. Lovely to have that versatile Ratchet Bomb. Anybody that wants to cheat something out. Don't give up is the key. Absolutely, Rodrigo. 100%. Okay. I hope to get through 4 or 5 matches. Maybe go another hour or so. Maybe about 9:45 or something. We'll see how fast they are. It could be a painful control matchup. That Naya Midrange Adventures one took quite some time, but we got the Flame Sweep. Take out all the little stuff, bring down the big stuff that wasn't killed, bring it in range of being killed by our smaller stuff that we're attacking with. Flame Sweep. Lovely. Oh, finally, maybe, folks, maybe this is the first Dinosaur Mirror match. I like the looks of that. It does not look good for most people, but Sunken and Castle. Eventually, I'm going to use Sylvan Scrying to grab a second Sunken, and with 2 and Castle, 6 green. There you go. Mix in another land or 2 here or there. We get Ghalta. Boom. Hasty. I hope. Huh. Alright. Well, Sunken Citadel first. It always enters tapped. Castle Garenbrig has the potential to not enter tapped, so that's why I did that. Cavern of Souls. Oh boy. You better hold on to your knickers. Yeah, another Sunken Citadel. We're doing it. This is the stuff of legend. Azorius control. Huh. Well, it's a good thing I'm not doing a whole lot. Castle Garenbrig next turn. We'll test the waters with Hulking Raptor. We'll see what that draws out. Hopefully it's not Lotus Field. Oftentimes Lotus Field, Azorius Lotus Field with the strict Proctor, they include Impulse. That's what I suspect. No Lotus Field. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, at least I knew what it was. Hashtag pre-recorded. Huh. Well, it's going a wee bit downhill. Fortunately, we can do some good things. Let me think. What do I want down is the question. They'll do something to Hulking Raptor. I think that's almost guaranteed. I'll take the 2, sneak it in, see if they sweep or use up a bunch of mana. Castle Garenbrig next turn. We get the queen and we maybe kill him. We'll see. It's probably discontinuity though. I wouldn't be surprised. Gotta be. Well, let's test the waters and we're about to find out. I did not use Cavern of Souls. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. They must have settled the wreckage. Something bad? They gotta have something bad. Settle the wreckage. Must be. Huh. Get lost? Yeah, okay. That's alright. We'll just make stuff bigger. That's the best they can do. I guess. Good old Dinosaurs Nox, yes. The new Hulking Raptor absolutely is. I want Tyrannosaurus Rex on the top. Yes, please. Let's make Wayward Swordtooth a little bit bigger too. Good. Keep it on top. Extra threatening. Didn't really need to attack with the eggs. Wandering Emperor, rough stuff. Well, they're caught between a rock and a hard place. They almost died. I figured they had something up their sleeve. Close. If they hadn't taken out Palani's hatchery, it would have been all over. Hey, supremely good. Supremely dead. Boom. They're dead. Gotcha, buddy. I don't think they can do anything for 3. You can't counter. You can't target. Hasty. Surprise.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Oh, I timed that beautifully. Yeah, the Hulking Raptor is good. But it's nice you should mention it. There are a couple spells, Migration Path, a few other things that cost 4, that search for 2 basic lands from your library, and you put them onto the battlefield. So that is, of course, much more stable than Hulking Raptor. Something I've considered. Oh, Nox, it's one of my favorites. Certainly pretty applicable in that case. It's going to be an uphill battle. Lotus Field is usually rough stuff. Not a whole lot I would change, really. Yeah, keep it the same. Possibly could sneak in a Tranquil Throwback there with Cavern of Souls. Exile the graveyard so they can't recast Memory Deluge. Perhaps. That's a gross looking hand. We got part of it. Sunken Citadel, then Stomping Ground, turn 2 with Sylvan Scrying. We grabbed a second Sunken, Castle Garenbrig. Ooh. Castle Garenbrig. Yeah, that's what I want. I couldn't really ask for much better. Just have to hope they don't counter Sylvan Scrying. But even if they do, we're still probably in a pretty good position. Land that enters tapped. You could. Ooh. Okay. Well, I could just not Sylvan Scrying. Yeah. You know what? I'm not going to Sylvan Scrying. Let's get that sunken. Castle Garenbrig next turn. Then we'll Sylvan Scrying and we'll see what they do. I bet they do something. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wish I hope that. Oh, okay. Cavern of Souls. At least they don't have a Lotus field yet. Hopefully they don't have Field of Ruin to ruin our chances. At the very least, even if they take out one Sunken Citadel, I still would be playing Carnage Tyrant. Oh boy. Man, that is lovely. Okay, here we go. Force them to sweep. If they sweep, they tap out, they die. Probably. If we draw Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, they're definitely dead. We keep hitting them again and again and again. Hasty with Regisaur. So, Impulse. Ah. Oh boy. It's not looking good. Strict Proctor is a little bit rough there. Let me think. Do I like lead the Stampede? A bit. Planny's Hatcher. I'm trying to see. I have to have 2 for triggered ability. I'm doing the math. I'm just going to go lead the Stampede. See what we get. Oh, bing, bang, boom. There you go. Sylvan Scrying. Good stuff. Well, let's do another Cavern of Souls while we're at it. For next turn. They better be scared. Super scared. Don't really need Wayward Swordtooth anymore, that's for sure. Sweep now. Die later. That's kind of like a Die Hard line. That sounds like it. Sweep now, die later. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. Not for Exia. Dinosaur. 6. Don't quite have enough to have an extra 2 for Ghalta, but we'll just go with Tyranix Rex. They can't counter target. We won't worry about enter the battlefield stuff. Can't counter or target Carnage. Can't target Tyranix Rex. Strict Proctor has to block if they want to live. That's okay. Down to 1. I don't see him getting out of this. Sweep and die. Oh!
You have no power here.
Oh. The good stuff. Lotus field is usually rough. We got, again, very fortunate that they did not get a copy of a Lotus field. Lead the Stampede. That was pretty nice. We drew 3. We paid 3. We drew 3. We had enough mana. We got through a couple lands here. We sent a couple to the bottom, I believe. Yeah. All right. Okay. What's it going to be? Probably a Malia Explorer combo. They don't play the same game, Rodrigo. No siree. Man, that Sylvan Scrying doing the trick. You see all the parts, a Sunken, a Stomping Ground, and a Castle. You grab a second Sunken to supercharge the Castle, extra efficient, get everything down. Grab the Cavern of Souls if you want to protect against counter spells, or you have other lands that are utility for a specific matchup. Sylvan Scrying to see it. Scavenger Grounds against Izzet Phoenix or anything graveyard related. You search for that, play it, pop it for 2, you exile all graveyards at instant speed. That's pretty good stuff. Kakuzo Official. Maybe it's going to be goblins with that avatar. That's actually an orc, I'm pretty sure. That's a much better hand. Wayward or lead the Stampede? We're doing Wayward. We don't have any extra lands yet. I would hope we go. Well, Duress, forced to get rid of lead the Stampede. That is the only thing. Another Restless Ridgeline. That is actually looking pretty good. Hopefully it's not Duress and Thoughtseize and the classic Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay, well, we'll keep dropping them. They have to enter tapped. We don't have a turn 2 play or a turn 3. That has been unfortunately ripped from my hand. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I've seen Inti Senshal of the Sun a little bit, quite a bit, actually. Lovely for potential aggression. That guy really packs a punch. Hopefully, Castle Garenbrig somewhere in the mixture here. Might be too little too late, unfortunately. I like it. I like it. Too bad this isn't a human knight dinosaur. Something like that. It is riding a dinosaur, so it does have that potential. Well, we're not dead yet. Not quite. Next turn we'd be sitting at 6 mana. Well, that's pretty good. Can't play Ghalta, unfortunately. Hopefully we get something we can play. I might just block one of their big things, but we're probably too low at this point to make anything happen. Bone Crusher Giant, play that. Crew the Reckoner, Bankbuster, and we're basically dead there. That's pretty cool. Attack with that, discard a card, put a counter on the Mutavault. I definitely don't want to attack. 7. Perhaps they do have a Stomp finishing us off for exactly lethal. We see the Bone Crusher here, but there could be another Bone Crusher in their hand. Gotta keep the Hulking Raptor. Actually, you know what? We'll take out the Mutavault. I think there's a good chance it's a Stomp. Stomping. Exactly lethal. Hey. Pay 1 black and take 2. Fine by me. Ooh, Palani's Hatcher. That might actually save us. This is pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking the sounds of this. We got a lot of blockers. Maybe they have a Fatal Push to take out one of the eggs, but hey, I think we can save ourselves here. Phew. If Hulking Raptor still sticks around, we could be dropping Ghalta next turn. 7, 8. We'd have 8 with the other Cavern of Souls in my hand. Should wait to take out the egg that I target, I believe. Either way, I think we're safe. We took out a land. That was pretty nice when they attacked with the Mutavault there. No attacking. We're at 2. And again, it might just be a Stomp or something. Okay. That's alright. Not dead quite yet. Oh boy. We're certainly going to stop the Blood Tithe Harvester. They put a counter on it. Gets pretty big. It has trample, so we got to be very careful of that. Hulking and Planie's Hatcher do have to block, sadly, to save ourselves. But they could also have a stomp, so it may not matter. I don't think that's the case, though. Hey, at least we live. Ooh, close. Oh, okay, that's pretty nice. Can't play it, unfortunately. That is gonna do it. Oh boy. Yeah, it was a pretty good one. Pretty good. I do like Flame Sweep, though. Blood Tithe Harvester, Inti, the Goblin Token, Reflection. A lot of stuff. The Mutavault that we saw. Big time. Beautiful. Lead the Stampede. We'll trim that. Tranquil Throwback. Maybe. I also like Ratchet Bomb a little bit, but Flame Sweep should be devastating enough. 2 damage to everything will take out a lot of things that they have. Wayward Swordtooth for Tranquil Throwback here. I might replace Wayward Swordtooth completely. We'll see. Hard to say. Might go back to Topiary Stomper. I haven't quite decided yet. Yep. Beautiful. Keeper. Thumbs up. Instant. 4 lands. A Sunken and a Castle. A Forest to help Castle enter untapped. Turn 2. Sylvan. We search for a second Sunken. We've got the Queen. And this. We don't have Lead the Stampede. We know it was cut, unfortunately, but doesn't get a whole lot better. Couldn't really get better than that. Whew. Scary stuff. Gotta be on point. Yeah, green. I almost was going to choose red, but we really need that 2 green for Castle here. We have the source of red with Restless Ridgeline. I'm thinking Restless Ridgeline would be better. Hey, you know what? We'll go with Sylvan Scrying. Get another Sunken Citadel. We don't have a turn 3 play, so Sunken can be that, and then Castle. We're looking good. We'll get that super early Carnage Tyrant. Hopefully no Thoughtseize. If it is Duress, we don't discard anything because we only have lands and creatures. That'd also be extra good. I got the specific clip ready and waiting if they do cast Duress. Do it. Okay, that's pretty good. I like it. Okay, here goes nothing. Well, that's pretty good. It gets a little bit bigger. That's all right. Ooh, rough. Flame Sweep doesn't take out any of those creatures now, sadly. But we get to go with Carnage Tyrant. We have the Forest. We can make 7 now. With this Forest, we know we can make 8 next turn. That's what I'm doing. Hope they don't have Shieldred's Edict. Cross your fingers they don't have Shieldred's Edict. Or Liliana of the Veil. Not fun. Mousing over the lands, scratching their head, thinking, hey, this person just tapped 3 lands and played a creature that cost 6. Good. Good. Would be nice to get Croxa out of there. We got Tranquil Frill back. Exile the graveyard if Croxa is the only thing we hit. I'm fine by that. We don't have to worry about them escaping it at some point. I would like to exile the graveyard and... Okay, okie dokie. There we go. 5 lands, 8 mana. Boom. We didn't. I thought I clicked Hulking Raptor. I swear I clicked Hulking Raptor. Yeah, I think so, Rodrigo. Probably. I don't care. Either of those double block Carnage, I take them both out. Tranix Rex, well, they don't have enough to take it out. They can't target either. We're left with the 12-12. Go for the throat hit. Do it. They're not dealing 17 to me next turn. Yeah, I could have sworn I clicked on Hulking Raptor there. Huh. Oh! Oh!
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Alright. Aim to do the same. Basically, I still like Flame Sweep. But you gotta admit, taking out the Goblin and Reflection after it's flipped, that's pretty decent. Maybe all you take out is a Goblin token, a Blood Tithe Harvester, and a Reflection. 3 of their creatures with 1 spell. Instant speed, lovely stuff. You could take out 2 Blood Tithe Harvesters. The Mutavault, when they make it a creature, it's a 2/2. Boom, Flame Sweep. Lovely. Keep it the same. We'll keep it the same. We saw Croxa. I want Tranquil Frill back. Extra pain. Destroy Fable and exile the graveyard. Good. Good. I don't think we'll get quite as good of a hand to start. That was perfection. Worked out beautifully. We could mulligan a couple times and still see something pretty nice. If it is 2 Sunkens and a Castle, maybe after I've mulliganed once or twice even, we could still make that work. Pretty good. Oh, okay, whoa. Here we go, folks. Speaking of 2 Sunken Citadels, sadly, Thoughtseize is going to be ripping Sylvan Scrying 100%. They know what happened. They're not going to let it happen. Sylvan Scrying is gone. Yeah. That's not sticking around. Oh. Okay. They must have a dress or another Thoughtseize. Oh boy. Oh, I would not have done that. That's looking pretty good. We've now got most of the pieces. Sunken Citadel, next turn. Castle Garenbrig the turn after that. We can make 7. We're getting awfully close to you-know-what. Oh my goodness. Wow. I might just go Tranquil Frill back next turn. And go with the... If I don't draw land, go with the 3rd Sunken Citadel to make sure I have 8 mana. Sunken Citadel always enters tapped. I would have 3 at least for Tranquil, but I probably should take out Reckoner Bankbuster. We'll see if I draw another land that enters untapped, another forest, Cavern of Souls. Then we'll go with Tranquil to take out the Bankbuster for sure. That'd be good. Shieldred, not so good. No, just a Bone Crusher, not too bad. Ooh, okay. Probably Tranquil Frill back. That's got to be the best. They might have a Fatal Push, destroying Tranquil Frill back after we take out the Bankbuster. That's a toughie. Let's do it. Tranquil Frill back. Get the Bankbuster out of there. If they don't have Fatal Push, we can use Tranquil Frill back to possibly trade with one of those creatures. Hopefully. Here goes nothing. And we can actually play the other Tranquil Throwback that we have. We won't be doing anything with it, but we'll just be getting another body that's going to buy us enough time to do exactly what we want to do. That's what I'm doing. Look at that. 4 lands, 7 mana in total. Oh, that was kind of cool. He became a creature and then popped into the air and died. He tried to get off the ground and didn't make it. Next turn, possibly. We could go Regisaur Alpha and Ghalta Primal Hunger, but only if we draw a source of red, Cavern of Souls. We use Sunken Citadel, the red Sunken Citadel, for Castle Garenbrig. We're not left with another red source for this. So, well, either way, it's pretty good. We can go Hulking Raptor plus Ghalta. Also pretty decent. We have enough bodies. We have 2, at least. We deter the aggression a bit. Enough. If they just drew Fatal Push, they can't use it. Tranquil Throwback has a mana value of 3. If they want to make something bigger when they attack, they gotta discard. Huh. Okay. Thoughtseize. Oh, well, we'll take out that Bone Crusher. I hope. Hopefully. Oh, good. Whew. We got lots of good stuff. They're getting rid of Ghalta, that's for sure. Gotta be getting rid. Oh, okay. I'm liking our chances here, folks. Oh, Stomping Ground to boot. Okay, let me think. I gotta do the math a second. Castle Garenbrig, the 2 Sunkens is 6. The Forest is 7. Stomping Ground is 8. We can't go Regisaur and Hulking Raptor, but, well, Stomping Ground it is. I want Regisaur Alpha. I want that you-know-what.
Ruthless aggression.
Mostly I want to try and get their creatures before they get to 4 power. Inti, putting a counter on the Blood Tithe or itself, or Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Not a fun thing. We got Regisaur Alpha to block something. That's the idea. Huh, okay. I don't think we're dead. We're about to find out. I'll take 4. I'll keep Regisaur Alpha to give everything haste. They can make Hive of the Eye Tyrant a creature after they play that Sulphurous Springs. But depending what we draw, if it's Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, that would get him. Well, that's not Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, but it sure is a lot. Yep. There you go. There you go.
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Oh my goodness, folks. A lovely night tonight. Take it down, everybody. Good. Good. That does the trick. Alright, at least one more match here. Yeah, maybe one more match. Things have been pretty fast. Try to go for at least an hour. Get a nice variety of stuff. I gotta say, I'm just happy I'm not facing a Malia Explorer combo with the Wild Growth Walker, getting to 20 power stuff. Yeah. Explode is right. Speaking of Explode Rodrigo. Boom. That's my favorite one so far. I found the perfect explosion. It kind of looks like it goes right from the center of the screen and then it creeps out beyond the edges. Just how that clip starts. Man, I want to see it again. Huh? It's pretty cool. It kind of brings everything together. Okay, what's it going to be? It's nice that it has been a different deck each time. Nice to take down Rakdos. Okay, maybe this is finally the dinosaur mirror matchup. Let's go. I don't care if I lose. I'm having a good time. Ugh. That first hand was not good, and it did get worse. There's always a chance that it could get worse. Okay, there's not so bad. You know what? I'll keep both Planes Hatcher. Let's play it as safe as possible. Trimming the costliest stuff. Double Planes Hatcher could be, nice for aggression. Lots of bodies, go wide a little bit, get a lot of damage dealt to the... Oh, Merfolk. Okay. Okay. That's going to be problematic. Pretty aggressive deck, but Castle Garenbrig is also pretty problematic. Beautiful. Now with these 4 lands, we can make 6 green. I like it. If they have counter spells, at least we have Cavern of Souls. Usually Merfolk doesn't have too many counter spells. Hopefully. Anyway, Restless Ridgeline, boom. Sylvan Scrying, there we go. What might I want? Another Sunken Citadel. Next turn with Cavern or Sunken, I wouldn't have 5 mana anyways. With Cavern I could make 6 green, but only 6 green, not red in that mixture. If we get Carnage Tyrant, I can play it with Cavern, but I'm aiming to just go with Sunken Citadel. Supercharge Castle Garenbrig, maybe get Ghalta Stampede Tyrant next turn or the turn after that. Yes, counter the trigger. Tishana's Tidebinder. I'm pretty sure that's the name. Very rough stuff. Gonna have to keep an eye on it. Maybe we can sneak it in if they've spent some mana. Oh, spent some mana. Okay. Well, we can't make 7, sadly. So Sunken Citadel it is. Red. And we're off to the races. Hopefully they don't play a Lord next turn. We're at a pretty decent 14, but we'll see. They wouldn't play a Merfolk Trickster into nothing. Collected Company could be a possibility, but they don't have an actual source of green for Collected. Okay. Tishana's Tidebinder, though, I think that's a mana value of 4. They got the green. Well. This is getting interesting. I might just sneak in Tranix Rex, just because I know they can't really do much about it. They can't target it. Okay, that's looking good. We know they don't have Collected Company. Tranix Rex, play a thing they can't target and maybe scare them away from being aggressive. I hope. Would I want to be aggressive? I think 10 is too low. They could get a Lord next turn. They would have a total of 9. They could play 2 Lords. 2 Merfolk Mistbinders. A green and a blue. Other Merfolk you control get +1/+1. 1 Merfolk Mistbinder would be 9 damage. Too scary, I think. There you go. Tishana's Tidebinder. Well, we drew it out. We may still be dead. No Lord. No Lord. No Vidalian Hexcatcher. No Merfolk Mistbinder. That's a pretty tall order to ask, but hey. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'll block the biggest thing. What's going on? Ah, this might grab the 2 lords and we might be dead. Hashtag pre-recorded. But if this was pre-recorded, I might not show you guys because that's painful stuff. I talked about the Merfolk Mistbinder too much. It kind of materialized it and made it appear. Well, Flame Sweep, that's what we're doing. If we can get them at the right time, I think we can take out enough. Hopefully. Ratchet Bomb also could be good. We crank it to 2. We take out the Mistbinders, Merfolk Trickster, and that sort of thing. Whew. Either way, it's going to be an uphill battle. Lead the Stampede. I think Ghalta Stampede Tyrant could be rough stuff, especially with Tishana's Tidebinder there. Entering the battlefield, stopping Ghalta Stampede Tyrant's effect and taking away its abilities. It would make it just a 12-12. No trample, nothing. Very painful stuff. This, maybe. The little red dinosaur doesn't have a name, Nox. I haven't actually thought of a name. That's pretty good. I think you're the first person to ask that question. I don't know what I would call it. I'm kind of sad I haven't thought of a name for it yet. Huh. That's a good one. It's got to be a good name, though. Big Red. Even though it's a little dinosaur, it has a big heart. Something like that. Sylvan Scrying, hey, we don't have the 3rd land for turn 3, but we're getting it now. We've got Sunken. 1 more land, we get 6 for Carnage Tyrant. It might be enough. Hopefully. Probably our best bet. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's alright. Hey, we'll just get Wayward Swordtooth. We don't have an extra land, sadly, but cross your fingers. It's a forest or a Stomping Ground or another Castle Garenbrig or a Cavern of Souls. Something that doesn't enter tapped. Whew, that would be perfection. Yeah, no, it's not Arfi Rodrigo. Arfi. However you guys pronounce it. I've always pronounced it Arfi. But however you want to say it. Yeah, Arfi. That'd be alright. The dinosaur is named Arfi. I'm Tarzan. That's unfortunate. Maybe they were ready and waiting with a counter spell, Tishana's Tidebinder, something like that, ready to stop somebody. Oh, look. Hey, that's alright. 3 for a 3/2 flash. That's not that bad. I'll take that any time. At least we drew it out. 3 for a 3/2 flash is pretty... Yeah, that's not good. Deeper Pilgrimage, also not good. Hopefully that Flame Sweep is going to help do the trick at some point here. I'll try for Lead the Stampede. Just a Hulking Raptor. Painful. We sadly did send 2 lands to the bottom. Flame Sweep, I think, would have been the very next card we would have drawn. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think it was Hulking Raptor, then Flame Sweep, something else. So either way, it's well, it was going to be rough. That tends to do the trick. Ooh, ouch! I couldn't quite get it done. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. I think I'll leave it there for tonight. Again, it was going to be short. My mum and my sister are here. I want them to get into a comfortable bed where I'm recording in the spare bedroom / office. One day, it's going to be an actual office. I'll have a good backdrop. Until then, dinos never sleep. They never will sleep. Yes. Have a good night, Nox, Rodrigo, everybody. Oh. All right. Peace. See you later.